Well, the annual Drink Drive campaign is underway. It's something I can set my calendar every year. We're going to have this. With me is Kevin Willson from the police. Surely, I mean, however you dress it up, it's just the same information you're putting out there, and you're asking people to be careful on how they drive and take responsibility. That sums it up?
Well, taking responsibility certainly summarises it, I think, quite well. But it's not just about drink and driving. It's about people's drinking generally through the Christmas period. Obviously, it's that time of year where there's a lot of parties on, there's a lot of festive spirit, lots of people are wanting to have a really good time. That has some consequences. Sometimes people take it too far. They end up in positions where they just simply wouldn't want to, and that's sometimes with us. And other times it's far worse consequences for them or others or their families, and that's what we're trying to avoid, and I think that is a message that is worth trying to get through to people.
What sort of numbers are we talking about? I mean, last year it was down, I think, on the year before, but I mean, what numbers are we talking about?
The number last year was it was 7 arrested out of that. I think it was 3 charged, if my memory serves me correctly, with that, which was slightly down on the previous year. But it's quite clear, even in the build-up to December, that people are still taking that risk, and that is resulting in collisions. It's resulting in public order issues through drinking in excess, and a wide range of other problems that stem out of just drinking too much and taking the wrong decision.
A new leaflet this year has come out, wishing everyone a Happy Christmas little card here, but giving the bus timetable, which is quite a nice idea, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to address this thing is actually to stop it from happening. It's about prevention, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's about making informed decisions. Hopefully the card will be useful for people. It gives bus timetables, it gives taxi contact numbers, all those things that will prove useful for someone to making sure that they get home safe after a good night out.
And many people are responsible, but of course this thing the morning after is creeping in more and more, isn't it? Especially office parties, which will be held probably on a work night, because the way it goes, they want to leave the weekends free for their other parties. People get up next morning to go to work, and I mean, I know myself, you just think, gosh, is that still in my system? Should I drive?
The only real guaranteed way of removing alcohol from your body is time. It takes time. And sometimes it can take a lot of time, and there's lots of advice and guidance out there about averages that people can go to, but ultimately it's a decision for the individual that, am I fit, or is there an element of doubt? And if there's an element of doubt, just simply don't do it. And if you are going to go on a night out, or pre-plan, have something in place for the morning after so that you can get to work or wherever you're going safely, and you don't put yourself and others at risk. It's simply not worth it.
How much of your time is spent as a police dealing with drink/drugs related incidents?
Well, certainly in terms of alcohol-related incidents, a good deal. And largely, I haven't got the stats before me, so I can't refer to them accurately. But what I can say is a good deal of the Friday and Saturday night problems, if I was to concentrate on them, stem from drink and people just simply drinking too much and making poor decisions and poor choices. And as I say, ultimately, some of those poor decisions and poor choices result in them meeting us, and they stay with us for overnight, or as I say, or it's worse, and the consequences can be catastrophic.
The Roads Police Unit have been having a purge on lights and things like that. Will they be having a purge on this sort of thing? Will you be stopping people?
You will see the police out and about, and I'm quite clear on that. Getting involved in drinking and driving in particular, you're just putting yourself and others completely at risk. And as I said, the consequences for individuals and families as a result of those decisions can be catastrophic and long-lasting. They are life-changing decisions on occasions, and life-ending, more importantly. So the issue for me is think about what you're doing, have a plan, don't take risks, but enjoy yourself. And part of enjoying yourself is getting home safely, waking up the next morning and going to work safely, and so you have something you can remember for all the right reasons and not the wrong ones.